Then we got the Elite Sandman. This is not the variant, but this is the first time in the line for the Sandman. Not a whole lot of craziness on the packaging here. We got Sandman's profile on the side. Then the open packaging kind of showing off the beers and the hands in there and stuff. We turn to the back here. We got this cool profile here. When you turn it to the back. Pretty awesome. Sandman entered night after night through the ECW Faithful before sending his opponents to Never Never Land with extreme violence. Okay, Mattel. Very cool. Let's get this guy open. Let's see what he's doing in there. Let's see what he's going to do with that kendo stick. So after getting this guy out, he looks pretty awesome. He comes with 4 beer bottles in total, or bottles, cans, whatever you want to call them, whatever they probably call it on the packaging. He comes with 2 like open gripping hands, and then 2 normal gripping hands for like the kendo stick. And he comes with the kendo stick, and he comes with his barbed wire. You can take this shirt off, and he has a white singlet, and then he's got these really crazy trunks here with all these like skulls and stuff going on. Really intricate paint repeat patterns with the boots. Very, very cool. I think Sandman must have personally paid somebody off at Mattel HQ or something to design him with this fantastic physique, because you don't get a physique like that by drinking beer. Wait. Don't tell Stone Cold that I said that. This is an awesome figure. Really, really, really cool. Can't wait to get the variant also. Sandman, he's an ECW classic, man. You gotta love him. You gotta have somebody this badass in your collection. And then we got the WWE Legends Elite Collection Series 27, the Great Muta from Mattel. This is a figure I did not expect them to make a Muta, because this appearance never showed up in WWE. Like, he never wrestled in WWE. So, and he never wrestled like this in WCW, NWA, so this is a pretty crazy attire. It's like more of a current Muta. I'm guessing they did this to commemorate his induction in the Hall of Fame. Like, this is like a stitched together photo, I'm guessing, photoshopped from different parts and stuff for the Muta profile. This doesn't even look like an actual picture that was ever taken of him. Pretty weird. Stats on the back. Other figures you can get. Just very cool, very cool, very cool. This is very cool. So this guy, kind of moving around, he's got some great articulation. The neck peg in particular is fantastic. You're able to get some pretty good head turns and head tilts out of him. I just love this sculpted kind of gripping hand that he's got there, like kind of like a snake hand. You know, it's pretty cool. The head mask is very awesome. He's got 2 gripping kind of open hands with the same tape on each hand that he has here. Very, very cool. Awesome with the kanji on the side, the flames everywhere all over this figure. Look at that here. Bye-bye. It says bye-bye there. This was kind of a significant Muta match, I believe. So very cool to have this look in WWE Elite form, you know. Gotta hand it to Mattel. This is awesome. This looks great. I already have them shelved up with my other Charapro action figures, but this is my Yoshiaki Fujiwara. He's very, very cool. Awesome All Japan wrestler. He's got swivel at the waist. He's got swivels at the shoulders. Pretty cool. I like his eyebrows, how they have kind of like cuts in them. I think this is a great likeness to Fujiwara also. And look at the way the hair's cut kind of on the back. I think that's very cool. I think it's very neat. Almost looks like he's got a cut on his shoulder. It's just like a scuff. But yeah. Awesome. We've got the Bandai Monster Series Daimajin. This is awesome. The Majin. Demon Beast God. This dude's super cool. Not a whole lot of articulation like I thought. I thought he would at least have neck articulation. He does not. I've got swivel in the arms, though, which is really cool. You cannot take the sword out. If you know anything about these guys, you're not going to get a whole lot in the way of movement, necessarily, or even paint apps. But this guy's pretty cool. I wanted this. Look at that. That's a beautiful tag. Too bad I'm going to take it off. I love seeing the art that they put on these. It just looks super awesome. Daimajin. Very, very cool. And we got this. This is awesome. Look what we got here. NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Universal Monsters crossover line Shredder's Dracula Ultimate action figure. I'm not really into the whole, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Universal Monsters mashups. Like you can see here, some of those. But, I really liked this one. I'm big into Shredder. I'm big into Dracula. I just thought this was badass. I mean, look at all these cool sayings and phrases, taglines. He'll rip you to shreds, rising from his coffin to dine on turtle soup. That is just badass. It's just badass to the bone, man. That awesome cover, man. Open it up here. Dracula Shredder. And look at all the stuff he comes with, man. Jeez, this guy just looks insane. Awesome. So I got him out of the box here, and I don't want to take the time to go through every accessory, so I'm just gonna kind of show it off. We got gripping hands, gripping bladed fists. We've got the dead rat there. We've got a turtle skull. We've got a turtle with wax on it. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like the candle that Dracula would hold. We've got this really cool face covering kind of mask, and then another one over here that's more bat-like. That is just super awesome. And then we've got this Shredder spear. We've got the old fermented wine, and we got another dead rat. That is awesome. And then the figure itself. Let's get this guy out. Let's look at him. So looking at all the sculpts and stuff, I mean, this thing is awesome. It's impeccable. All the different accessories, the articulation is buttery smooth. I didn't feel like I was going to break anything. Everything's painted so well. I mean, it looks great. I mean, just looking at this figure, it is fantastic. I mean, just look at it. Just awesome. Got this great cape. Everything looks terrific. It is an awesome, awesome figure. I'm so glad I got it. And now we have this here. This is a variant of the NWO Monday Night War Great Muta that we saw earlier. This is more of the late era Great Muta, Dark Carnival era Great Muta, where he was, having WCW matches with Ernest the Cat Miller, tagging with Vampiro, beating up Sting for some of the final times that he would in his career in WCW. So yeah, very, very cool. But they gave him the NWO shirt because they wanted to kind of give, consumers another accessory. It is a WCW variant, but he wasn't even in the NWO anymore by this point, so that's why that shirt's there on a figure from an era where he wouldn't have been wearing that shirt. He was in a whole other stable. Pretty much the same packaging as the other one. It looks exactly the same. Even the NWO face paint was not updated. And so this figure is actually very, very different variant-wise to the other NWO Muta. As you can see, the trunks are completely different, missing the moth that we saw earlier, the moth explosion, having kind of these more artistic silver swirls in the trunks here with the body hair, which was very prominent during this period of his career, for sure, with this look. Different wrist gauntlets, different designs than the moth explosions. Same wrist tape, same thing going on there. And then the face paint is also completely different. Switching out the NWO logo for his classic kanji on the side with the line down the middle. I know that Muta also did occasionally during late stage WCW use the white and black with the eyelid paint design. So if you have the Ultimate with the Ultimate variant with the white face paint design like that, you can use that on this body if you don't mind the hairstyles being kind of not accurate. But yeah, pretty cool. I mean, or you could possibly maybe switch the hair out. I don't know. I don't know if you can unglue either of those. But yeah, looks awesome. I had to get this variant. It is just so cool. I kind of almost wish these weren't variants to each other and they were separate releases because they're just both so cool in different kind of periods of Muta's WCW tenure. So kind of feel like everyone should deserve a shot at these. And I haven't seen any of these in person. I got these all offline. So hope, I'm sending hope out there for the Muta fans. So that was the bulk of some of the figures that I was trying to do reviews of. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know it was a lot of it. I hope this video wasn't too long to kind of digest, but I had a lot of figures I wanted to review and show off. I figured this would be a good way to do it. And man, they look pretty cool. So let me know what you think down below. Some of the figures that I reviewed here, if you like any, if you have any of these. Any figures you'd like to see me review, let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and Devonius out!